Hello, Rita Lehman with My Mother's Music, playing my mother's records on my mother's gramophone. And after some fast footwork, we're now going to go really slow with a waltz. I've listened to it and I have to say I think I prefer the speedier dances, but yeah, we have to have variety. And this is called In the Mountains of the Moon. And it's a waltz, and it's on this unusual label, Regal Zonophone, not one of the usual labels, by Joe Loss. Well, Joe Loss is very familiar, and he carried on through the 30s, 40s, 50s, and into the 60s, didn't he? So I've listened to this, and it reminds me of ballroom dance classes. And I grew up in an all-female household and went to an all-female school. And of course the dance classes originally, my dance classes were all females too. And then there were ballroom classes and there were boys. And I think I recall sort of, it was all a bit clumsy, the waltz, wasn't it? And people trod on each other's toes. But that's the memory that comes to my mind anyway. So let's go for a waltz with Joe Loss.
Someone smiling at me in the mountains of the moon, and a voice soft and low whispers, I miss you so, in the mountains of the moon. Although I am left all alone to cry, I know we'll meet in the sweet by and by. Then we'll stroll once again down a rose-covered lane in the mountains of the moon.
Well, that was different, wasn't it? At first, I wondered whether it was a 1930s record. The whole thing sounded a little Edwardian to me, but I've looked it up and no, it does comes from the 1930s. brings different pictures to mind, doesn't it, of people gliding around a ballroom. I think my mother preferred the more, she was 19 in 1939, and she would have preferred the quicker moving stuff. But it provides different memories, doesn't it? Anyway, we're going to return to Fred Astaire. Now, I know Fred Astaire was just the previous record, but there's a very special reason for returning to Fred Astaire on the next time. And it's going to be from very well known, one of his very well known films, Follow the Fleet. It's called Let Yourself Go by Gershwin. And the reason why I'm playing Fred Astaire again, and why this particular record, you'll find out next time. But thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.